So I decided to bring you guys with me to work. Well, not to work, but as I drive to work. I haven't recorded in a long time, and I just maybe have a chit chat with you guys, right? So it's currently 7:12 a.m. I am driving to work. There's been a lot of things going on. First thing was that everybody in my house got sick with COVID. But I don't want to say that everybody got sick with COVID, because the only person that tested positive was my husband. But everybody was sick, and it could have been something else. Okay. And that sickness literally lingered for like ever in my house, and in my job as well. Like, there was a lot of people like sick, and for weeks and weeks and weeks just sick. So that's been going on, and I started school again. Hooray. I'm taking less classes this time because if I'm gonna do something, I need to do it right. You know what I mean? I can't set myself up for failure. So I'm gonna take 2 classes this semester. And then of course, working full time, you know how that is. Yeah, and kind of trying to make content for my YouTube channel. You know, it's difficult because of all the competition out there, you know what I mean? There's so much good competition out there when it comes to YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, and someone like me who's a small content creator who doesn't have much followers and just kind of you know, is at the minimal, trying to meet those expectations is kind of hard, and at times can be like where you just want to give up, you know. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue to create content and, you know, be me, because that's who I am, and, you know, I'm not going to give up. So I have some ideas that I want to do. I want to put out some videos. I do want to do a Valentine's look before Valentine's comes. So hopefully by this weekend, I think I'm gonna record it and upload it. And I also want to do kind of like I want to incorporate some wedding for spring and summer, which is like wedding season. Just because I remember when I was planning for my wedding, even though I do makeup, I still look to be inspired by other people. So I always, like, you know, looked it up on YouTube videos, and one of my good friends, Callie, she's a makeup artist, and I always looked at her page for inspo, which she's the one who did my makeup for my wedding day, which is amazing because she's pretty badass. If you're in Colorado, Callie Reed, she does makeup and she has her own little salon, and she does lashes and stuff. She's pretty awesome. So yeah, so I want to incorporate some wedding inspos and get a little creative on my channel. It's hard. It is hard because of like life, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be very honest with you, like my mental health, I've been really sad lately again, and it's just something I can't help. You know, I want to motivate myself to get out of that funk, you know what I mean? But sometimes it's hard, and all I want to do is lay in bed and do nothing, and that's just not the type of person that I am. I've never been that type of person. I've always been like a social butterfly, a person that's always like out there and socializing with people. But as the years pass me by, I definitely will say that has changed significantly. I'm not as social as I used to be. I'm still social, but I mean, where, you know, friends used to come to my house and I used to go out, that definitely has changed. And of course it's changed. I'm a married woman, and you know, my kids are getting older and I have more responsibility, and I'm not as, I feel like back in the day I was more naive and responsibilities were put in the back burner, of course, because I was naive, I was stupid, I didn't have my priorities all set up, you know. So but I definitely want to be more outgoing and like I used to be. So I set this goal for myself. I've always done my own hair, nails, makeup, everything. So I feel like for years, I mean, I'm gonna be 40 soon. Like, I'm not a spring chicken. I set this kind of goal up for myself that I'm going to go to the salon and get my hair done from now on. I want to get pampered. I want to, and Cece, who was my best friend who left, who decided to leave and just abandon me. Whatever. She thinks she can run her own life. But anyways, that's another topic. She used to do my hair, Cece. And, I mean, my hair was on point all the time. All the fucking time. Like, I had different colors, my cuts, my blowouts. I mean, my style, my hair was healthy. And of course she used it right. She's a beautician, you know what I mean? She's a cosmetologist. So she knows what the fuck to do. And then after she left, it was just kind of like me, and I know how to do hair, my own hair, because I'm not the type of person that would do other people's hair mostly. But I feel like I've damaged my hair enough. It's really short. I'm not very happy with it anymore. And so, long story short, because I just babble and talk on, I want to start going to the salon. So I made an appointment this month to get my hair colored and to kind of, you know, get it back to where it was at. And that's self-care for myself, because I feel like we lack that self-care, and we focus on other people. And, you know, financially, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm in a place to go to the salon, but I'm going to make it where I save enough money every other month or every month to get my hair done, you know, cut, colored, styled, something different, something where I can pamper myself and have that self-care in my own time, because I think I deserve it, and I think everybody deserves that, you know. And of course, like, I just, like I said, life is just, it just passes you by, and you just focus on the small things. And I just want to have that self-care. I just want to start taking care of myself when it comes to that. And, you know, having a day for me, you know, having a day where, you know, I feel beautiful and I feel, you know, sexy, you know, because as a woman, you know, I don't know how many of us feel this way, but for myself at least, I know there's days that I don't like looking at myself in the mirror. That's 100% the truth. I'm not very happy with myself. I'm not very happy with my health. And the only person that can change that, of course, is myself. Like, nobody is at fault but myself. But when someone struggles with mental health and just kind of deals with, you know, sadness, like I do sometimes, it's really hard to stay motivated, you know. And I think that's one thing that I lack, is that motivation to, you know, I can start it, but it's the maintain part that's really hard for me. So yeah, you know, and like I said, nobody's at fault. Like, I can't blame anybody else but myself, because that's a me problem, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, my phone's like jiggling because of it. Yeah, it's gonna be jiggling a lot because this street is shitty. this street is bad. So if you jiggle going like that, you know what it is. As self-care, when it comes to health, I don't know how many times I'm going to say I'm going to try, and I mean, I do try, and get into a healthier like mindset, and then I get like to the point where I'm like sad. I don't know, man, you know. And I do struggle with depression, but it's the sadness. It's like laziness and sluggish, and where I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to be around anyone, and I don't want to socialize, and I just want to get in a better place. So I am going back to my CBT, which is cognitive behavioral therapy, which helped me a lot with my anxiety and my depression. So I'm going to start doing that when I just saw my provider, and she thought that it would be the best fit, and I thought as well, to get back to CBT and kind of get my mind where it needs to be. So I'm going to be doing that. And yeah, I mean, I just want to put more content out for everyone, and I really like these chit chat videos because you kind of get to know me on a personal level, at least, you know, like me just like now chilling in my car driving to work, because this is a normal thing, you know, what people do on a daily basis. It's probably not exciting for a lot of people, let me tell you. Sometimes I wish I wasn't. But I made my own iced coffee this morning. I'm very proud of myself. I don't buy coffee, so it's not that. I don't hardly buy coffee. Let me say it that way. I don't hardly buy coffee. But I do get decaf, and it's just a taste that I still crave. But I do get decaf because too much caffeine gets me like really bad with my anxiety. So I avoid as much as I can caffeine. You know, I do like take it in small doses. Like decaf does contain a little bit of caffeine. Even though it says decaf, it still contains a little bit of caffeine. And I'll have a soda here or there, which does contain caffeine, or some iced tea or something like that. But I don't consume my caffeine as much as I used to. I used to drink about 6 cups of coffee. Like, it was bad. But that's when I used to smoke too, smoke cigarettes. I do not smoke cigarettes anymore. I am smoke free. Boop, 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 boop. But it was like one went with the other, you know. So another reason that I did quit caffeine was because it did trigger me wanting to have a cigarette. So I wanted to take that out. So anyways, yeah, just talking on. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of traffic here in Colorado. You know how much people are here in Colorado? There's a lot. You know, when I moved here, I don't know how many years ago. It's been a while. It wasn't as bad. Now it's bad. So I have a pretty long drive to work. Whoa! Train tracks. That was fun. Depending on traffic. So I just wanted to come on here and say hello, and please be patient with me. I'm going to be uploading some videos and putting more content out there, and I do plans for this new year. Get it together, ladies. You can do it. For myself, like I said, I'm going to do that self-care of getting my hair done by someone else, getting pampered. I'm gonna start my CBT, my cognitive behavioral therapy, to get my mind in a better place. And I'm just going to continue to try and set small goals for myself so that I can get where I need to get to, and just continue to put more content out there for you guys, even if it's just chit chat videos like this. So yeah, I appreciate you guys driving to work with me. Now it's time to work. I'm still driving there, but these roads that are coming up are even worse than the back ones, so my phone is gonna be jumping like crazy. So I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you guys for joining, and stay tuned for the new Valentine's makeup video that's coming out. Love you guys. Bye.